Днешният ден определено е необикновен, не само защото е ден в живота на Grey Space Race, ами защото този път ще включва и истински необикновени хора в лицето на рали пилотът Насер Ал-Атия, неговият навигатор и целият екип на отбора Dacia Sandrider, които ще вземат участие в предстоящото рали Дакар. Тук съм по покана на Dacia България и ще имам възможността да интервюирам тези хора, за да изподелям малко повече за новата кола, за предстоящият сезон и за нагласата на Насер в новият отбор.
Which one we have now? It was the best ever car.
Мисля, че няма да успея да скрия вълнението си от събитието, на което се намирам, защото за първи път в България посрещаме звездният отбор на Dacia Sandrider.
И съм пиар менеджер на Кел София, официалния носител на Dacia в България. Днес имаме огромната привилегия да посрещнем тук при нас част от екипа на отбора на Dacia Sandrider. Лицето на един от най-успешните пилоти в световния рали рейд, Насер Ал-Атия, и неговия навигатор Фабиан Луркуин. Днес заедно с нас също е и Франсоа Опиер, маркетинг директор на Dacia Дакар, който ще ни разкаже малко повече за нея и за историята на развитието. Надявам се всички вие вече видяхте снимките, които са разположени на стативите. Те са дело на единствените български фотографи, които са акредитирани да отразяват рали Дакар, Asian Drivers. Те също са с нас и ще споделят малко повече от кухнята на това как се отразява едно такова мащабно събитие като Дакар, както и каква история се крие зад някои от снимките, които виждате тук. Накрая, но не по важност, ще видите прототип на първия състезателен автомобил на Dacia Sandrider, който се намира в търговския център Донец. А сега, без да бавя повече, давам думата на Франсоа Опиер, който ще говори на английски език. So, François, welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you. So, hello everybody. So, as you imagine, my Bulgarian is not perfect, so I will practice in English today. So I'm the marketing director of what we call internally the Dacia Dakar program, so the global rally ride program. So I will explain a little bit what is our rally ride program, and after that we will have a discussion with our crew to explain a little bit more the program. So first of all, why we are entering motorsport. The information to understand is that Dakar and rally ride in general is an outdoor life-size technological laboratory by nature, and we can develop a lot of things inside. It fits perfectly to Dacia DNA. This is outdoor, this is a robust adventure, this is a super cool human adventure. So that's why we are in. Dakar also committed to low carbon emission in this future, and it fits perfectly to Dacia ambition to be a leader in low carbon affordable solution. That's why we are developing in this program this sustainable fuel, and in Dakar 2026 we will drive with a fuel with 100% coming from biomass. So we are trying to define new things. But you can also ask why we are doing it now. The Dacia brand is evolving. You can see it on the logo, you can see it on the new design of the car, for example the Duster. We are coming on the C segment and maybe in the future another thing with Bigster. We are showing also Hipster a few weeks ago. the brand is evolving, and we thought it is the time to show it and to explain that the brand is more emotional and more inspirational than before. So that's why we are doing this program. How we operate. For sure, this is a Dacia program. So engineers, design are involved in this development. But this is not all. We are using our group resources from Alpine, for example, to work on engine, suspension, etc. for the development and the global development of the car. But we are also building some meaningful collaboration, for example, with ProDrive, a well-known company in the rally ride, to work on development and also operation during the race. And last but not least, we are working with our partner, so Aramco for the fuel. We are working with BF Goodrich for the tires, or also with Sabelt to work on the seat and all the evolution and the creation that we put in the car. This slide is to explain that for sure this is a brand new car. We start from scratch, but we built the good collaboration at the right time to be able to win as soon as possible. And finally, for our first race last year in Morocco 2024, we won our first race, our first stage, our first race. So it was so incredible, but it was not only a surprise, it was something that we built. We know that the journey is long and we need to continue to develop, etc. But it was a first good thing. So we created what we call the Dacia Sandriders. Why? The Sandrider is because the Dakar, the rally ride is made of sand, is made of riders. So that's why the Sandrider, very easy. But finally, this is the name of the car, and we doesn't want from the beginning to take something racing car, racing team. No, we want it to be one part of the Dacia. So the Dacia Sandriders is our team, and we have a specific charter that you find everywhere. The color is the same everywhere, our color, etc. So we wanted to develop a specific team, a brand new team. For this team, for sure, we need a car. So this is all the information regarding the car, but we can go into details after if it is needed. So this is our 2025 car. And finally, this is also our 2026 car, because we made a lot of different small evolution during the year. 2025 season. So we had a snorkel to go in South Africa. We removed the trunk at the rear because no more need of a lot of space for spare parts, etc. We made a lot of small evolution, and some visible, some non-visible. But the car remained the same because, yeah, it's a brand new car, but it's well done from the first time. And we make some different things, and the crew can explain it better than me after. And for sure, for this dream car, we need a dream team. So this is our dream team this year. So from the left to the right, you see Edouard Boulanger, Nasser Al-Atia. Nasser is with us today. We see Pablo Moreno, Cristina Gutierrez, and you see Fabien Lurkуин, which is also, and Sébastien Loeb. This is our 2025 dream team. And in the 21st of October, we reveal the fact that we will have a fourth car for Dakar 2026 with Denis Sens and Lucas Moraes. So this is something that we plan because we really want to win the Dakar, and it is better to have to reinforce again the team and have fourth car to have more chance to win the Dakar. Last overview of what we plan. So you see the 2025 season on the left. So the 2025 season was two victories. One in Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge, in Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge, and one in Rally du Maroc, and two podiums, one in Safari Red of South Africa, and one in Portugal. this is not written on, but also on Dakar. Nasser finished fourth. So for a first Dakar, it was really a good performance because it was our first Dakar and we needed to learn a lot. But for a first season, it's really a good achievement because, yes, 2 victories, 2 podiums and a 4th place. This is really good. So now we are really focused on Dakar 2026 and we will be able to speak about this with our crew. Yes, we are on the money time because now I think we have 10 days to finish the car, to send it to Barcelona. In Barcelona, there is scrutineering to check that everything is okay. And after that, in the boat, go to Saudi Arabia and we will find again the car at the end of December. So this is really the money time for the car. And this is also an important moment for our crew to prepare, to have rest, to prepare physically, mentally, etc. But yes, this is the last moment before the Dakar 2026. So now I will tell you more about the story of the development. And for this, I will call Fabien and Nasser to come with me on stage to explain a little bit more. Yes, you can sit down if you want. So thank you for this. So I will show you some picture. I think you will remind this, and I will ask you some question. So the first picture that I will show you is this one. It was in March 2024. It was in Switzerland in UK. It was the first time that the car appeared. For sure, it was the first time. You see that there is nothing on the rear, so it missed some parts. It missed the logo at the front. A lot of part was missing, but it was the first time that the car was running. So Nasser, the first question will be for you. What is the feeling when you enter the first time in a car? So you come from another brand, I cannot say the name, and you arrive in this Dacia program. First time in the car, what was your feeling?
Good morning. The feeling was really nice, amazing, because I came from different team, and then first time when I jump in our Dacia Sandrider, I was really smiling, and I see we have really a nice car, nice build, nice looking, good engineer behind, and from this time we know we have a good car, and just we need the time, to development and to start, the season. And when we start first race in Morocco, just coming from factory and less, I don't know how many days it was testing.
I don't know.
It was like. It's not really a big test, and then we win the first win for Dacia Sandrider in Morocco, and then we know this car is really good because a lot of development and a lot of technology behind this car.
Okay, thank you, Nasser. The second picture is 1 month after. In Château de l'Astour, in France. So you see that now there is a logo in front of the car. So the car is evolving. So the question will be for Fabien. So this is the development of the car. So engineers are thinking a lot of things. Do they think? We know that the navigators and the co-driving position is very important because you will spend 10 hours in the car per day. When you enter for the first time in the car, you have the space that you want, or you need to improve your desk because it will be your office for a long time. So yes, how is it when you enter for the first time in the car?
Well, to be honest, those racing cars are always too small inside. But
Nice office.
But we always find a way to manage, and well, as he says, we spend a lot of hours in the car. So somehow, even if the goal in this is not to be comfortable, we have to be comfortable to be performant, to be efficient. If we feel bad in the car, if it's hurting somewhere, then you lose your concentration. So somehow engineers and all the team work away so that we are comfortable in the car and we can sit in there and work in there for hours in a row without thinking of, feeling comfortable in the car, so that it's not something against us, but with something neutral or good for us. And of course, in the car also, like they said, we worked a lot on not only on being comfortable, but also, like it's open wide, we can see clearly. We have big screens, big windscreen in front of us. The side screen also are very big, much bigger than every car we've been in. So it helps also, to look aside when we need to look for a truck or for our direction. So yeah.
Yeah, it was one of my next question. When we decide to do this program, you were involved to say what is important for you. You said that important is the windscreen. Yeah,
the windscreen and the view.
The view,
because we cross a lot of big dune, and it's more easy to look left and right and front also. For me, I've been many time with a different car. Which one we have now? It was the best ever car for the crew and easy to look.
Благодаря на Dacia за поканата, за партньорството с тях и за възможността да бъдем пред вас днес. За тези, които не познават, да се представим. Аз съм Антона Нестиев.
Аз съм Яна Станчева.
По-красивата част от Action Graphers. Двамата снимаме над 10 години спортни събития. Основно офроуд събития. Снимали сме различни неща през годините, различни екстремни спортове, различни дисциплини, но в последните години основният ни фокус винаги е бил върху рали рейда, върху ралитата, големите крос-кантри ралита. Годишно снимаме над 10 подобни евента из цяла Европа, Арабския полуостров, Северна Африка. Снимаме по-голямата част от големите ралита в Европа, части от световния рали шампионат. И с Dacia си партнираме така от също доста години. И съответно, когато стартираха програмата Sandriders, съответно продължихме партньорството си и за Дакар, плод на което са и снимките, които виждате наоколо. Ако се върнем на темата за Дакар и как изглежда през нашите очи, мисля, че думите на създателя на Рали Дакар най-добре описват и нашето изживяване и нашите преживявания там. Тиери Сабин го описва като предизвикателство за всички, които отидат, и мечта за всички, които не отидат, които останат. Истината е, че всяка година в края на ралито си мислим, струваше ли си, толкова сме изморени, толкова беше трудно, обаче когато минат няколко месеца, почваш да мечтаеш за следващото събитие. И той е много прав, че предизвикателството е огромно на няколко нива. Предизвикателство е от логистична гледна точка, от психическа гледна точка, от физическа гледна точка. В общи линии повечето фотографии, а не само пилотите, целите екипи, всички оперират почти на ръба на възможностите си. Тъй като условията са изключително екстремни и е така доста трудно да се запази кондицията през цялото рали, тъй като то е изключително дълго. Хората си мислят, че е само 14 дена, но реално е повече от 20 дни, тъй като има много дни преди ралито и включително почивния ден за нас изобщо не е почивен. Тоест от логистична гледна точка е много трудно, тъй като ние го отразяваме с кола, която е подготвена по рали стандартите. Тя е така наречена клас Т2, с roll cage вътре, с специално окачване. Имаме
спортни седалки.
Да, с спортни седалки, с колани, които са като от рали кола. Тоест изискванията към колата са много и макар Дакар да е след 50 дни, в момента колата ми се подготвя в Англия. След 2 седмици трябва да бъде.
Ще бъде
Да, след 2 седмици трябва да бъде в Барселона. трябва да бъде натоварена на ферибота, да си я вземем в края на декември. Самото придвижване по трасето също е голямо предизвикателство. Ние караме реално същия терен, който карат пилотите. Когато казваме Дакар е 8000 км, за участниците, когато погледна в края на ралито километража на нашата кола, показва абсолютно същото. Тоест 8000 км и за нас. Ние правим абсолютно същите километри, може би естествено по-малко офроуд, но абсолютно същите дълги лиазони. Подготвени сме по начин, по който трябва да оцелеем, да ни бъде комфортно и да бъдем самодостатъчни в пустинята в продължение на 2-3 дни, защото някой път лиазоните са толкова големи, че няма възможност да се върнем в бивака. Тоест нощуваме в пустинята, нощуваме близо до следващата точка и така продължават. Някой път се случило 1-2 дена да не успеем да стигнем до бивака.
Всъщност ние почти всяка вечер спим в пустинята. Ако изобщо успеем да стигнем до бивака, колкото да ядем и в редки случаи да минем през баня.
Ето го и претендентът за тази годишното издание на Дакар, или по-скоро 2026 година. На Dacia Sandrider с прототипът, който е разработка заедно с ProDrive и се състезава в клас T1+. Виждате, с партнират и с BF Goodrich за гумите. Ето го и самия Насер. Сега е време за малко автографии.
The problem is the one puncture, because the one which is with the puncture, sometimes it's like this, because you see the puncture, you stop at the right moment, and okay. But sometimes it's completely destroyed, and you have the tires like this, and you need to put it inside this, because you have 10-minute penalty if you don't take it. So sometimes it's you need to enter. It needs to enter, and you are a little bit nervous because you know that you are losing time. Yeah.
Тук пак говорим за същия 3-литров V6 двигател от Nissan с 360 конски сили, малко под 540 Нм в настоящ момент, а окачването е с ход до 350 мм. Намирам се на първото интервю с Франсоа Опиер, който е маркетинг директор на отбора и към когото съм подготвила няколко въпроса. So, François, it's really nice to meet you again. I'm very happy that you and I have the chance to talk a bit about the season. So, I have a few questions prepared for you. And the first one is, your first season with the Sandriders was about entrance into the rally raid world. What were the biggest lessons Dacor and the W2RC taught you, and how are you turning them into strategy for the upcoming season?
It was really an amazing first season, because yes, we made 2 victories, 2 podium, and a 4th place in Dakar. What we learned is that for sure the races learn a lot of the reliability of the car, and we learned some thing to change directly, because we made a lot of tests, but finally the race is the race, and you learn a lot. And we have made some small changes during the season on the car to make more and more reliability. And yes, just one example, we removed the trunk at the rear of the car, because at the beginning it was planned to put a lot of spare parts to change everything during the race. And finally we see that our reliability is better than expected, and we see that we have some waypoint that we need to change, and we have changed it. So now we are ready, and this is the more thing that we learn during 2025 season, and now we are ready for Dakar 2020 things. I hope, finger crossed, yeah.
Me too. Fingers crossed. I cannot wait to see what the team has got. So the second one is, Dacia is traditionally associated with practicality and accessibility. How do you transform the toughest rally on earth into a platform for building emotion and bold identity?
Yeah, so first of all, finally, our racing car is also made of essentiality, of accessibility, etc. Because, for example, we start the conception from a big windscreen because they need to see everything. We have an easy spare wheel access because we know that we will have puncture, so we need to access very quickly to the spare wheel, etc. So we made a lot of essentiality and accessibility in our car, so that's good. And for sure, we have one of our brand pillar is essential but cool. And clearly, our program is like this. We come from essentiality, but we want to be as cool as possible because Dakar and rally in general is a human adventure, is a cool adventure. And we want to highlight that our brand, is perfect. It fits perfectly to our DNA. The adventure, the human adventure is so perfect. And with our crew, they are really dedicated to this and they are really enjoying what we are doing. And I think that, it shows that the brand is evolving and I think it's cool. Yeah, I think it's super cool.
Yes, we're gonna get into this, but first, the Sandriders merges pro-drive engineering with Dacia DNA. What developments or upgrades can you hint at for the next season? Anything in terms of systems, setup, or aerodynamics?
We, as I said previously, we made a lot of evolution during the year. So we had a snorkel for the air intake. We made some evolution on aerodynamics, etc., for the cooling system. So not a big evolution between the car now in Morocco 2025 and the Dakar 2026. Also because we don't have a lot of time, but we will have some small evolution on the front cap to have a better view, also to increase again the better view and avoid any blocking parts inside. And the other thing is really fine-tuning and adapt to the Dakar. We know that the terrain of the Dakar, it can be a little bit different compared to Portugal. It's not far from Morocco, but yes, now it's fine-tuning. We've done what we need to do before Portugal and Morocco rally, because we know that after Morocco rally, there is 1 month to prepare the car for Dakar, and after that you put in the boat, and and that's it, and you take it back in Saudi Arabia at the end of December, and there is no time to do more. So we tested all the things that we wanted to test in Portugal and Morocco, and now it's up, and the 2026 car is very close to the 2025.
So you take the Morocco and the Portugal stages as like a jumping stage to the car to see what's the potential of the car and how it's going to react.
Yeah, and the Morocco rally is the real big place to test because I think it's half a Dakar, the Morocco rally. It's quite the same terrain, so yeah, for sure we done a lot there. And what we have seen is perfect to finish the preparation and be ready for Dakar. Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure about Morocco because actually one of my first international test drives with Dacia was in Morocco in the desert Agafay. It was with the Duster, of course. It's not with a rally prepared car, but still I kind of imagine what it would feel like there, and even for the car, it's the next stage.
Yeah, this is the perfect place. Clearly, that's why when we are doing a development test, we are doing first in France or in Spain or in Portugal, but the last test has to be in Morocco, in hot condition, in the dunes, because this is Dakar.
It's the most close to the car in terms of the tarmac, the everything.
And Saudi Arabia is not easy to go, and if we go to Saudi Arabia before Dakar, we need to declare everything because Morocco is perfect to test it.
Okay, and what objectives have you set for the next Dakar? A more aggressive push for results, greater consistency, deeper team development. How do you balance ambition with learning?
Yes, it's not easy. So for sure now the ambition is to win. When we done our first Dakar, we said yes, finish Dakar. Now yes, for sure we want to win, but we need to take care because it's a yeah, it's the Everest of the racing, of the motorsport racing. So now we have 4 cars for this Dakar. So it's very interesting now to be able to have more cars and more chance to win. Now, as said by Nasser, the stage that we see, normally not a lot of strategy and a lot of pushing, so we need to push, because now we cannot wait that the other fall down or have a problem. No, we need to win by ourselves. And when I take one example from South Africa with Sebastian, Sebastian finished second in South Africa for 12 seconds. So that means that now it's really hard. So we need to push, yes, from the beginning, and there is not a lot of strategy. We need to push and we need to win.
Yes, but do you want to, and do you need to push for Nasser or for the team? I mean, because obviously when Nasser came to Dacia, it's sort of like a promise. We give you this car, it's a winning car, you can win in this car. And then on the next, the pressure is either on you and on him. So
yeah, I think that at the beginning everybody can win in the team. There is no strategy from the beginning to say yes, you need to stay at the rear of the race. No, everybody needs to be prepared and win. And as we have 4 cars, we can create strategy day by day. And after that, maybe if someone is better than the other in the ranking, we can adapt the strategy. But at the beginning, everybody needs to go up. And with 4 cars, sometimes one can be the one that opening the day, and the second one will have a good chance. And the day after, it can be like this. So with 4 cars, you can do this and have good pace and good ranking at the end. Yeah.
Okay, just one last question to finish this up. And some fans reacted surprisingly warmly to the Sandriders project. How do you plan to grow this momentum into a long-term fan base comparable to the major rally legends?
This is not easy to do. We know that there are a lot of things everywhere, every day, etc. So this is not easy. But we are preparing some specific things. So, for example, the first one will be that we will have a series on Eurosport to explain in detail inside moment of the team, not speaking about racing, speaking about human. And you will see that it is very interesting to show and to see the team inside. And that's what we want to highlight, the human part of our team, because we think that this is really important for people to understand how it works, and not only from the stars, for people, everybody. The stars are there because there are a lot of people around to be ready every day and to be happy to do the race. So we want to highlight this, and we will continue in the coming years to manage it and to show it.
Thank you very much, Fran, for this interview. Hope you have a great day here in Bulgaria, and maybe see you in Dakar. Нещо, което понякога не виждате на тези събития, е цялото бързане и разкарване, защото, например, сега са интервютата. Трябваше да се преместим в една друга зала. Thank you. Която е на 200 метра от тук, за да снима колата, после да се върнем тук, за да направя това интервю с Франсоа. И сега бързам да си хвана слота за интервюто с Насер, защото всичко е по график. И така, но това е и забавната част, всъщност. Защо не? И стигна се време и за второто си интервю с Насер Ал-Атия, с който ще споговорим малко за предстоящото състезание, за това как се чувства в отбора и ще видите. Nasser, it's nice to meet you again.
Thank you so much.
I'm very pleased to have this opportunity to interview here in Bulgaria, because this is obviously a very special moment for Dacia, for me, and for everybody.
Thank you so much.
So, this was your first season with the Sandriders. How did the transition feel? New car, new team, new rhythm? What stood out as the biggest change from your previous programs?
Yeah, I will say it's a good season for us, with the new car, with the Dacia Sandrider. If you see the result, really it's amazing for our Dacia this year, and our plan for next year to win Dakar and to be strong. We have a good car and we have a good team, good driver, and we try, to manage and to win.
Good driver is very important.
Yes, absolutely.
So the Sandriders behave very differently from your previous machinery. What surprised you the most about the car? The dunes, the rocky sections, or the fast open stages?
I think our Dacia Sandrider work everywhere, in the dune, in the rocks, in the sand, in the gravel. A car is built for all terrain.
Okay. And rally raid is a mental endurance sport as much as a mechanical one. How did adapting to a brand new car and team change the way you approach risk during the Dakar stage?
Always we have a risk, there is, if you don't have risk, there is no fun in our sport, But if you are talking about safety, we have a really good safety inside the car. And car is built for big adventure, in off-road. And we don't feel like really risk inside. Always we are smiling. We try to push to the maximum, and we
Even
enjoy
when
a
you're
lot.
flying over a dune?
Even with the flying, there is a lot of pictures. We are really flying, and it's like more fun.
Okay, I'm really glad you enjoy it. And navigation is everything in rally raid. How is your communication with your navigator evolving inside the new team? Do you feel you've already built that shared language, so to say, in the car? Do you feel you and your navigator feel good in this car already?
Yeah, we have a good feeling, with my co-driver, and I trust him 100% to be. If anything he told me, if example we have a corner right or left. He tried to manage, I try to manage, There is a trust between the driver and co-driver.
Yes, I can see because you use the word co-driver,
Yes,
not navigator, so
yes.
you accept him as a
Accept him
second
like
driver.
second driver, yes.
Oh, that's very nice. And
Yes.
last question. You've won the car many times. What inspired you to start this new chapter with a new project instead of staying with a familiar one?
To win again, with a new brand, for Dakar, and also to enjoy, because like what you say, I win 5 times with a different manufacturer. Now I am with the Dacia Sandrider. Is my dream, to win for the team.
Okay, so I'm really hoping we will see a
Thank
win
you, yes.
in 2026. And
Yes.
thank you for this time.
Thank you so much.
Hope you enjoy your
Thank
stay
you
here
so
in
much.
Bulgaria.
Thank you.
Между другото, прототипът на Dacia Sandrider се намира в Дамол и ще остане до края на месеца, където ще може да видите претендентът за Дакар 2026 година на живо.